Begin.
And welcome back to Alumni Gym. My name is Brian Snow here with you over the Horizon League Network. We're in the midst of a good match between the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Loyola Ramblers, in which this is tied at 1 set apiece. Loyola won the first game by a count of 30-26, and Penn State won the second game by a final of 30-22. Now for some totals here. First for Penn State, William Price with a total of 11 kills. Joe Sunder leads all with 13. And for the Loyola Ramblers, it's the Killer Bees, Mike Bunting and Chris Berzins. Bunting has 11 kills, and Berzins has 10 kills. Next in line is Mike Morisi with 4. They all came in the second set. And 3 apiece for Matt Adler and Dominic Nawale. Penn State 35 kills total, and Loyola with 31. As mentioned, this is a good one here at Alumni Gym in the midst of a full house. Mike Hutz, 29 assists for Loyola. Edgardo Goss, 30 assists for Penn State. 4 aces for Penn State, 3 for Loyola, and all 3 belong to Chris Berzins. As we get ready for set number 3, someone has to win 3 sets to take this match away. We're going to come back in about 60 seconds and get you ready for the third of 5 here on the Horizon League Network.
Begin.
Once again, winning number 687.
And welcome back to Loyola University's Alumni Gym. Brian Snow here with you. We are ready, or just about ready, I should say, for the third set here on the Horizon League Network. As the Loyola Ramblers host the number 6 rated Penn State Nittany Lions. As you get a look at the Rambler band, it is a full house here at Alumni Gym. And I do mean just that, a full house. And everybody enjoying this one. We hope you're enjoying it over the Horizon League Network. For everything that goes on in the Horizon League, log on to horizonleague.org. That is spelled HORIZONLEAGUE.org. And if you want to see highlights, lowlights, or whatever lights you want to see, HorizonLeagueNetwork.tv is the place to go. That's HorizonLeagueNetwork.tv. We're just about ready for the third set as Penn State dressed in the navy blue uniforms with the white numbers, and Loyola dressed in the home whites with the maroon numbers trimmed in gold. As you get a look at the Rambler Rowdy section here at Alumni Gym, and they have been into it since the start of the match. And to start set number 3 for Penn State, Diwali will come in as the libero in just a moment. It is Price, Hendries, Sunder, Lipsitz. And it is Price that will serve from left to right as we see it. We get ready for set 3, and I think they're bringing us some drinks here at the table. Price will serve. He tosses it high in the air and gets it across. Now the set for Adler, blocked at the line. And the Nittany Lions lead 1-0. That's how they got started here. How they got started in the second set. Price again tosses it high in the air and gets it across. Here's the set by Bunting. The set back to Diwali. Blocked. Couldn't get it over the net. And it is 2-0. And you can just see that Penn State confidence oozing as they take an early lead here in set number 3. Loyola is going to need a point here in a hurry. Price again. Jump serve gets across. Dug out this time. Here's the set by Hutz to the right side for Barons. It's tapped back across. Now Diwali sends it across on the third hit. Gardo tops it over his shoulder and down. And the Lions have roared out to a 3-0 lead, and they have quieted this big crowd in Alumni Gym. 3-0 Penn State. Price again puts it high in the air, gets it across. The set by Hutz for Berzins. Off the hands and down. So the Ramblers now trail, 3-1. And Chris Berzins, one half of the Killer Bees, will put it in play for Loyola. Berzins tosses it high and gets it across. The set by Gardo. Lipsitz not able to put it away. Berzins sets for Bunting. He gets it over his head on the third try. Gardo sets it up for Sunder, and it's down. And the Nittany Lions have reestablished the 3-point lead at 4-1. And Brendan Styler, the 6'6" sophomore from Richards, is on the floor for the first time as we get another wet spot cleaned up here. So it's Styler, Becker, Bunting, Berzins, Adler, and Hutz. And that's trouble. But they're able to get it across. Gardo sets for Sunder. Out. So the Ramblers pick up a point. It's now 4-2. Matt Adler will serve for Loyola, who trail 4-2. Plenty of time to get back in it, but you don't want Penn State to get on another run like they did in the last set. Right to left across your computer screen. Here's the set this time for Sunder. It's off the hands. Loyola able to save it. And they get it across, and it's out. Styler couldn't put it away. It's now 5-2 Penn State. Edgardo Goss will serve for Penn State. Goss tosses it high in the air and gets it across. The set. Oh, what a play! What a play by Mike Hutz. As he faked out the set and tapped it across. It is 5-3 Penn State. Mike Hutz will serve. It's a race to 30 as we are in set number 3. The high toss. Jump serve gets across. And it's set for Price, and he gets it out. And the Ramblers now trail 5-4. And remember, this opened up with Penn State scoring the first 3 points of the game. Or first 3 points of the set. I'll have to say it right. Mike Hutz will serve for the tie. He tosses it high in the air from the right side of the end line. Jump serve gets across, dug out by Sunder. Gardo sets for Hendricks. It's out, and we're tied. A great job by the Ramblers rallying back to tie this set at 5. We're in the third set. Each team has won one set apiece. Mike Hutz will put it in the air. As Hutz tosses it high and gets it across, dug out by Sunder. The set back to Sunder, off the hands of Hutz and down. And Penn State regains the lead 6-5. Joe Sunder will get it across for Penn State. Sunder tosses it high in the air, deep behind the end line, gets it across, and it's out. Tied at 6. Here's one part of the Killer Bees, Mike Bunting, that will serve for Loyola. Bunting tosses it high in the air, gets it across. The set this time for Mars, and it's in there. Ian Hendricks will serve, and this has been one of the reasons Penn State won the second set, as Hendricks was able to get on a run. Hendricks jump serve Hutt sets it and is put down immediately. And another Morisi mash. Ties the game at 7. We're in set 3. Good job by Loyola fighting back from an early 3-point deficit. Mike Morisi will put it in play for Loyola. He tosses it high in the air and gets it across off the hands of Sunder. Goss sets it up back for Mars off the hands of Morisi and down. 8-7 Lions. Alan Mars will serve for Loyola, or for Penn State. My error. Mars from the right side of the end line. Tosses it high in the air. Gets it across. Hutt sets it up. This time for Berzins, and he puts it in. 9-7 Lions. Mars will retain service. As you look at the Penn State bench, they're into this set. The winner of this set will take a crucial 2-1 lead in the match. Here's the jump serve, and it's in the net. 9-8 our score, and doing the serving will be Brendan Styler, the 6'6 sophomore from Oak Lawn Richards. He'll try to tie it up again. Styler, jump serve, gets across off the hands of Price. Gardo sets it up, back to Price, blocked off the hands of Devale, and down. We have a timeout. We are tied 9 apiece here in set 3 of a best of 5. 1 set apiece is the match score. 9-all is the score here in set 3. Styler tosses it up, gets it across. Line drive serve off the hands of Sunder. Gardo, Goss sets it up, back to Mars, off the net and down. Nittany Lions take the lead 10-9. William Price will serve for Penn State. Price for the right-handed serve, tosses it high in the air, jump serve just gets over the net. Becker able to dig it out for Styler, and he keeps it in play. Devale to Goss, and it's in there. Lipsitz will get credit for the kill, and it's 11-9 Penn State. They quickly get the 2-point lead back. Price tosses it high in the air and gets it across with a jump serve. Becker digs it out. The set back to Berzin. He puts it in. 11-10 Penn State. And Chris Berzins will serve for Loyola. Berzins gets it across with a jump serve off the hands of Devale. Here's the set back to Sunder off the hands of Styler. The set, and it is off the hands of Mars. Penn State with a free chance. Sunder gets it across off the hands of Becker. Set up for Styler, and it's blocked. Lipsitz gets credit for the block. 12-10 Nittany Lions. Max Lipsitz will serve for Penn State. From the left side of the end line, tosses it high in the air, gets it just over the net, dug out by Bunting. He gets it back and he puts it away. Mike Bunting makes it 12-11. Mike Adler will serve. Matt Adler will serve. The 6'11 senior gets it across. The set for Sunder, and it's in there. Off the hands of Mike Hutz. 13-11 Lions. Edgardo Goas will serve. Goas is ready. Puts a pop-fly serve across the net. Hutz sets it up. Bunting blocked it. And it's 14-11 in favor of the Nittany Lions. And yet another wet spot being cleaned up here on the floor. 14-11 Lions. Edgardo Goas will serve for Penn State. Goas tossed it high in the air, gets it over the net, dug out by Bunting. Hutt sets it up for Burzins, off the hands of Diwali. Free chance for Penn State. It's to Sunder, and Sunder able to put it away. Loyola will call time. They trail 15-11. Let's take a 30-second timeout on the Horizon League Network. Ryan Snow back here at Alumni Gym. It is 15-11 in favor of the Penn State Nittany Lions here in our Horizon League volleyball match over the Horizon League Network. And the kill totals for these two teams are just awesome. For Penn State, they have 44 total up to this point. Loyola has 36, 12 apiece for the Killer Bees, Bunting, and Burzins. But it is Joe Sunder that has been on fire for Penn State with 17 kills in this match. Elgardo Goss, 38 assists. Goss able to get it across. Hutt sets it up, and it's put down by Morisi. Another Morisi mash, and it's now 15-12. Mike Hutz will serve for Loyola. Loyola trying to mount another rally and get back in this match. And it's going to come right to you for those of you watching us. It's going to come right to left this time. Justin gets over the net and dug out by Diwali. Goss sets it up to the right side for Price, and it's off the hands of Becker and down. And another 4-point Nittany Lion lead at 16-12. Joe Sunder will serve for Penn State. Sunder has been the player of the match so far. Sunder tosses it high in the air and gets it across. The set this time backwards for Bender. Bunting will serve for Loyola, who trails 16-13. And Bunting able to get it across. Goss sets it up for Price. And Loyola able to save it. Bunting sends it back across. It's blocked. Free chance for Loyola. Hutt sets it up for Diwali, and he puts it down. A Morisi mash has cut the lead to 2 at 16-14. Mike Bunting will set it in play for the Ramblers. And he gets it across. Diwali sets for Price, and he puts it away. Alan Mars gets credit for the kill, and it is 17-14. And there's that guy again, Ian Hendries, on service for Penn State. Left to right across your computer screen. Bunting sets it up to Hutt, and Morisi not able to put that one away. Goss sets it back, and it's out. And the Nittany Lions extend their lead to 18-14. They have gotten the benefit of a call there, as Mike Hutz will talk to the lead official. That discussion is over. Hendries will put it back in play. 18-14 Lions. And Hendries approaches and sends it into the net. 18-15 our score. Mike Morisi, the Morisi mash, will put it in play from the right side of the end line. Morisi tosses it high in the air, puts it in play. Off the hands of Sunder. The set, and it's out. Mac Lipsitz will be credited for the kill. 19-15 Lions. Alan Mars will serve. Mars tosses it high in the air, gets a line drive serve across. The set for Burzins, and he puts it down. That is kill number 13 for Chris Burzins. And it is now 19-16, Penn State leads. Brendan Styler tosses it high in the air, gauges it, gets a line drive serve across off the hands of Diwali. The set this time to the right side for Price, and is blocked at the line. Matt Adler will get credit for that block, and the Alumni Gym roars to life, and it's a 2-point game at 19-17. Brendan Styler will put it back in play for the Loyola Ramblers. He gauges it, gets it across. Off the hands of Sunder. The set to Price. Off the hands, dug out and tapped across by Adler. Free chance for Penn State. Gardo Goss sets it up, and it's up and down. And the Ramblers have crept to the win one at 19-18. Timeout, Penn State. And we'll take a 30-second timeout with them. Your score here in set number 3. It is Penn State 19 and Loyola 18. You're watching Loyola Ramblers Volleyball on the Horizon League Network. Welcome back to Alumni Gym. Brian Snow here with you over the Horizon League Network. Say fans, log on to horizonleaguenetwork.tv to catch all of the exciting events within the Horizon League. You can check out highlights, weekly shows, coaches' comments, and any other bits and pieces and odds and ends that you want to know about the Horizon League Network. Log on to horizonleaguenetwork.tv. Now, to serve for the tie is Brendan Styler. He was on service before the timeout was called. 19-18, Loyola trails by 1. They look for a tie. They battle back once. Can they do it again? Styler gets it across. Dug out by Price. The set and put down immediately by Max Lipsitz. 20-19, 20-18. Favor of Penn State. William Price tosses it high and puts it across. And Penn State had men running into each other, but they get it across. Dug out by Becker. Hutt sets it up to the right side for Bender, and he can't put it for Berzins, and he couldn't put it away. And the Nittany Lions now lead 21-19. And Loyola will spend a timeout. 21-18 in favor of the Loyola Ramblers. This is set 3 of a best of 5. We're glad to have everyone watching us here over the Horizon League Network. Just jump on to horizonleaguenetwork.tv as I get my stats here in front of me. Leading the way in kills for Penn State is Joe Sunder. He has 17. William Price, 13. 13 apiece for Mike Bunting and Chris Berzins, the Killer Bees, as you take a look at the Rambler Band and around a sold-out Alumni Gym. And for a while, Penn State had this crowd sitting on his hands. But the Ramblers have climbed back into the match. They trail by 3, 21-18. The band trying to figure out any and every way to get them back into the contest. The Rambler Rowdies off to my left are making a whole bunch of noise, but they're going to need some stops here. William Price will serve for the Nittany Lions. Price tosses it high in the air and gets it across. The set this time for Bunting. It's blocked. Another chance for Loyola, and this time Adler puts it away. 21-19 our score. Berzins will serve for Loyola. One part of the Killer Bees, Berzins tosses it high in the air and sends a line drive serve across off the hands of Sunder. Gardo sets it up, and Devali just able to get across. Now a 3-shot for Loyola. Hutz this time backwards, and nobody could track it down. 22-19 in favor of Penn State. Lipsitz will serve for Penn State. Lipsitz tosses it high in the air and sends a serve across off the hands of Becker. Here's the set for Bunting. It's saved by Price. The set back to Sunder. The dugout this time by Styler. Here's the set to the right side for Bunting. Off the hands of Goss. Goss sets it back for Price, and he puts it away. 23-19 in favor of Penn State. Now a substitution for Loyola. Dan Lease, the junior from Brookfield, Wisconsin, on the floor for Loyola as Shane Davis tries to find some kind of combination that will stop this Penn State rally. Now Penn State with a free chance. It's for Sunder, and somehow they're able to dig it out and send it across. Another shot for Penn State. Here's the set this time for Lipsitz, and Adam Mars will get the point. 25-19, Lipsitz remains on service for Penn State. And they're threatening to take a 2-1 lead in this match. Line drive serve off the hands of Becker. Here's the set this time for Berzins. He gets it across off the hands of Sunder. The set back to Sunder, and he wallops it down with authority. William Price gets credit for that kill. I incorrectly said Sunder. And suddenly it's a 6-point Penn State lead. Lipsitz tosses it high and puts it in play off the hands. And tapped down by Hutz. That's the second time Hutz has been able to do that. He did that once the last game. And Dan Lease will serve, 6'7" junior out of Brookfield, Wisconsin. He puts it over the net, dug out by De La Valle, and Sunder puts it away. Joe Sunder now with his 18th kill. Edgardo Goss, who has been a major player in this match, will serve for Penn State, who lead 26-20. Goss tosses it, puts it in play. Here's the set for Maurici, blocked at the line. Alan Mars with another block. (27-20) Penn State. Goss tosses it high, gets it across, dug out by Becker. The set to the right side for Bunting, dug out this time. Now for Sunder, off hands, dug out by Becker. Here's the set to the right side for Bunting. Can't put it away, Goss digs it out. Here's the set back to Sunder, and Sunder hits it out. (27-21). Mike Hutz will serve for Loyola. Hutz tosses it high and gets it across. Here's the set by Gardo Doss, and Price hits it off hands and puts it away. Sunder will serve as we get another wet spot. As we have a slight delay here, it is 28-21 in favor of Penn State here in set 3 of a best of 5. Sunder will serve for Penn State. Sunder is ready. He tosses it high in the air and puts it across off the hands of Becker. Hutz sets and is put down by Maurici. Mike Bunting will serve for Loyola. And they need to put a rally together right now. They're going to get back in this game. They trail by 6. Bunting's jump serve gets across off the hands of Sunder. Goss sets it up, and a 2 in air. (28-23) our score here in set 3. One set apiece is the match score. And Bunting tosses it high in the air from the right side of the end line, gets it across. Here's the set this time for Price. He had it blocked at the line. And they'll have to get it across. Price just does. Here's the set for Bunting off the hands of DeValle. The set backwards for Mars. He gets it. 29-23 set point for Penn State. And to serve for Penn State will be Ryan Wolf, the 6'3 freshman out of York, Pennsylvania. Set point for Penn State. They have a few to spare if they need it. They lead by 6. This crowd has been in it for the most part throughout this match. Ryan Wolf from straight on behind the end line. Tosses it high in the air, left to right it comes, and it's into the net. 29-24. And George Camberos will serve for the Ramblers, who lead by 5, who trail by 5. Let me correct myself, 29-24. Camberos serve is dug out by Price. Here's the set, back to Mars. They're able to save it. Hutt sets it back for, now another chance for Loyola. Here's the set for Styler, and it's out, and Penn State wins. And the Nittany Lions take the third set 30-24. They lead the match 2-1, so Loyola will have to win the fourth set to force a fifth and deciding set. Let's take care of business for set number 4 first. We're going to take 2 minutes. We'll come back and have the third set stats for you as you are watching Penn State and Loyola in men's volleyball on the Horizon League Network.